Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, LiveLoveCrochet. Some of you may have been here before, so hello to you and welcome back. If you haven't been here before, hello and welcome. Today I will be doing a podcast, episode 4. I have crochet and a little bit of knitting. I'm going to be showing you my whips that I've completed. I'm going to be showing you my whips in progress, and I'm also going to be showing you a bit of yarn that I have bought. So the first thing I want to show you today is a Yarnspirations pattern. It's called Delicate Shells Crochet Shawl, and this is the finished item. I really enjoyed making this one. So that is it. It's quite long. So this one was pretty easy to make. So I did this in a self-patterning yarn. I cannot remember what the yarn is called, but I can find out if any of you would like to know. So that is my first whip that I have finished. So that's my first one. So my second one is going to be amigurumi. So this is my stego that I made. This is my own pattern. So he was quite easy to make and he's quite cute. So since my last podcast I've been getting into amigurumi a little bit. So I have a few of these to show you. So first I have my dinosaur, my little stego. And then I have my teddy bear, who I wrote the pattern out for. It is currently being tested. So this is my first amigurumi pattern that I made a pattern for. It was quite simple and he came out perfect. These are a little bit floppy, but that's okay. But if I was to do this pattern again, I would use one colour. I wouldn't use self-striping. So there is my little teddy. And then I have one of my completed dolls. Now her name is Mary. One of my subscribers named her. And I think she is so pretty. Love her little hair. So her hair's all done at the back. She's wearing a little headband that's sewn on. And then she's got her little dress. Their little legs. I just haven't got any shoes for her because I'm not sure how to do the shoes. I must admit I am not that skilled at amigurumi yet. So her name is Mary and she usually sits up on my shelf, but of course I needed her today to show you guys. So I have some other dolls, but they're not completed. I do have one that is completed. Now this is Anastasia and her hair is all messy. So I named her myself. And she has her little suit on. She's all suited and booted. She's got a little crop top on underneath here. And I just love the colour of her hair. And she's got blue eyes. So I'm currently doing a little crochet along with this doll. I've done 2 parts so far. Next part we have to do the legs. But I just want to show people how I made my doll. I know there's plenty on YouTube, but maybe someone would like to see a different way of how it's done. So that is Anastasia. And then I have a mermaid that I actually finished. Here she is. I don't have a name for her yet, but if one of my subscribers would like to name her, then feel free. So this was the first one that I did. This was my first doll that I made. She's got a little tail there. I did do the pattern for this, but I haven't wrote it up in neat yet. So if you would like to name my doll, my little mermaid, please feel free to comment down below. She was pretty fun to make actually. And then I have my bigger one. So she's not completed at the moment. So she doesn't have any arms. Her hair is a bit of a mess from mine down. She's got a little fringe. But when she's completed, I will let my subscribers pick a name for her. She's got little black trousers, and I also crocheted a little top for her. But because she has no arms, I haven't sewn it together yet. So her head's done in a little bit. But this one I did a little wig cap for. Don't know if you can see it. You can see a little bit of it there. I have put a hair strand into every available space in here. So that is my bigger size doll that I've been working on. And then I have one more. So this is, she's completed. She just needs her hair putting on. I've done her eyes. I crocheted them because I was failing with the embroidery part of it. I embroidered some eyelashes onto there, but the eyes are crocheted. So she needs some hair, and she also needs some clothes. She's got her little nose. So I was really enjoying making these dolls. I have taken a break from them for the moment, so I can move on to something else. So that is the last of my dolls, and the last of the amigurumi. So next I am going to show you the whips I have in progress. So the first one is from Sheila's Knitting Tips and Other Stuff. I purchased her pattern on Etsy, and then I started knitting it up, but then I sort of left it at that because it got a little bit difficult. I'm just looking for her pattern. So I found her pattern, which is, let me just take it out of the case. So I purchased this from Etsy. It's rosebud lace button-up cardigan, and it's for 22 inch to 28 inch. And on the back is the girl version. So I did it in the blue, and I'll show you that now. So I'm going to link Sheila's link down below if you would like to go check her out. I think she has quite a few channels now. So I have all of these in pieces. So first I'll show you the piece that I was that I've last finished on. So here it is, and I think this was it might have been a sleeve, this one. It's been so long since I did anything on it. So you can see the rosebuds, they're really easy to do. The pattern's quite easy to follow, but because I haven't done a cardigan knitted up, it's a little bit difficult to do the, like, attach it together. So then I have one here, which is come undone. There we go. I've put this on like a little safety pin. So I think this is one of the front panels. Yes, this is one of the front panels. It was so relaxing to do this cardigan. And then I have another front panel here, which is probably going to need a block, but I'm not sure how it's going to go when it's all attached together. And then this is the front piece. So the piece on the safety pin is probably the back, and this is, I don't know, I'd have to have a look. So that's the front piece. That's probably a sleeve. I probably should have marked them all up. So that is definitely the back. And then I'm gonna finish this because it would just seem like such a waste of effort to get this far and then just leave it. So I've got like a little bit of that to do now, and then that will be finished. So that is from Sheila, from Sheila's Knitting Tips and Other Stuff. So I will save that one until last. So this podcast isn't actually going to take too long. Like, we're on 13 minutes so far, and I don't have an awful lot more to show you, but hopefully on my next podcast I will have a little bit more. So my next whip in progress is from Shenda DIY. I will also link her down below because she has some really good patterns on her channel. So I'm not sure what this one's called. I probably should have had a look before I went and done this podcast, but it's very easy. It's ribbon, but this is the front panel. I am making a sweater from there, so that's the front, and then of course I have the back there, and I'm not sure if I completed any of the sleeves. No, I've just dropped something down there, so I'll have to pick up one moment. I don't think I completed any of the sleeves, but this is the start of one of the sleeves. So that is the start, and that is another one I have to complete, because it just seems like a waste of my time and a waste of a beautiful project. I mean, this could be like just finished and put together. So that is another one on my list. So I think I'm going to be finishing my projects before I do any more, if I'm honest. So this is one that I'm doing for my tutorial. So it's called the box stitch, and I did show this on my live the other day. I'm attached with some white yarn at the moment. So this is the box stitch. So I've done blues, I've done white, and then I moved on to the greens, and then I am going to do 2 yellows. So this yellow and this yellow up here, the paler yellow, sorry. And then I'm either going to stick a border on it or I'm going to carry on with the colours. But I absolutely love this blanket, and it's quite thick as well, so it's really good for the autumn and winter time. So I'm going to show people how to do that on my tutorial, just in case they would like to make it. Now I have another pattern, another whip, sorry, not another pattern, that I have been doing. This one's been put off for quite a while. This one is from Simone Crochets. So I'll link her down below as well. She has some really good patterns. So I'm not too far behind with this one actually. So this is a little cardigan here. It is so nice. Now I've got that far with the button in, so I've done the front. All I have to do now is the armholes, and then I will be finished with that. So all I have to do is the armholes. I remember having to stop because I got down to this much yarn, and I knew that wasn't going to make 2 sleeves, so I had to order some more. And while I was waiting for my order, I got started on another project, but I ordered some more yarn. These were from the Knitting Factory. So I've got Sunflower Meadow DK, and those are 100-gram balls, and it's anti-pilling acrylic, 200 meters, 153 yards, and it recommends a 4mm. So that is another project that I need to complete. I also began to make these squares to make a cardigan. So I made this many. One moment. I made that many, and I did join 2 together. So originally my idea was to make a cardigan for myself, but I think I am going to make a baby sweater instead. So I've joined only 2 of them together so far. So yeah, I'm going to make that into a baby sweater instead of a cardigan for me, because I don't have enough squares, and I don't think I have enough time to make any more squares up to do a cardigan for me. So that will be made into a sweater for around about 1 to 2 years of age. So next I'm going to show you the yarn that I bought. So this is from B&M. B&M is based in the UK. So I bought this baby sparkle knitting yarn. and I think you're seeing it backwards because I actually have the camera pointing at me. So that was £2.50. I bought 2 of those balls. You can see the glitter in that. Should be really nice to work with. I think I might knit something with that. And then also from B&M I bought this 2-tone baby knitting yarn, which also cost me £2.50. I bought 2 of these. Now I went into B&M with the hopes that they had quite a lot of yarn and crochet and knitting accessories, but they didn't. They had a tiny little aisle at the end of the aisle. That's all they had, and I think I picked the best that was there. They had some chunky as well, but I don't really use chunky. So I love all the colours in here. We've got purples and pink, white, and this is white lilac, and this one is just grey with sparkles in. So I think that is all I have to show you today. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at my projects, and this is obviously my first video where I show my face, so it's really strange for me. It's speaking a little bit funny because I've had my tooth out today, so it's not hurting at the moment, but it is a little bit sore and I feel like it's still a little bit numb. So it was probably silly to get a video done today, but I feel I should show you a new podcast, episode 4, because it has been quite a while. So please guys, if you like this, please like and comment down below if you have anything you want to ask me. Also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. So bye.